Fort Worth police are crediting parents with discovering a sex offender was working at a church and school. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. Caleb Crawford was arrested last week for failing to register properly as a sex offender. Police say he's been working at the Heritage Baptist Church, where his father was a longtime pastor. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more from the newly released arrest affidavit tonight. Amelia.
Heather, Steve, today marks 1 week since Caleb Crawford was rearrested by the Fort Worth Police Department for failing to report his job status. We got a hold of the arrest warrant documents that lay out a timeline of events that led to the arrest and more information on what parents told police. Since he was released from prison in 2018, Caleb Crawford is required to register annually as a sex offender with the Fort Worth Police Department. According to a newly obtained arrest document, since 2021, Crawford has reported his work address is in Fort Worth. During his last annual registration in October 2025, he reported his occupation as self-employed construction. But last week, parents at Heritage Christian Academy in Haslet alerted police he was working at the school, which is a part of Heritage Baptist Church, where his father, Eric Crawford, is the pastor.
It's very upsetting. Yeah. It's enraging.
Pastor Eric Crawford shared a statement on social media that he allowed his son to lead music and work as an independent contractor, but he has since terminated his son's contract. According to police documents, officers attended a meeting with parents on February 16th. Parents shared that their children, some as young as 5, were able to identify Caleb Crawford by name and even knew the car he drove. Parents told police they also saw him working as a janitor daily, and one observed him installing security cameras on the school campus and in the daycare area of the school.
I want to be able to help the parents who are a little bit having a hard time, with all of this, and knowing that no matter what, this is what they're doing is very important.
Monday, I sat down with Taylor Hamilton, Caleb Crawford's cousin, and the young woman at the center of the case in 2016, when Caleb Crawford was convicted of indecency with a child. Court documents detail that while she was living with her aunt and uncle, Caleb, 17 at the time, sexually touched her from the time she was 12 until 14, and he left for college. Hamilton came forward about the abuse when she was 16.
I hope the people who allowed this, my uncle specifically, and the leaders of the church who I know have allowed things like this to happen time and time again, I hope they are held accountable in whatever way the law can do so.
Caleb Crawford has since bonded out of jail after his arrest over his sex offender registration. His father temporarily stepped down as pastor while the financial team does an internal review. The arrest warrant documents also say parents told officers that some teachers and staff knew about Caleb's status and were allegedly told not to tell parents. There's growing support for an online petition calling for the pastor's permanent resignation and for an independent review of the church and school. Caleb's court date for this recent arrest is scheduled for August.